Right now, inside highly classified facilities across the world, the future of air warfare is taking shape. Fighter aircraft that don't just fly, they command entire drone armies. Jets that vanish from radar like ghosts. Weapons platforms moving faster, farther, and smarter than anything ever deployed before. The United States has just awarded a $20 billion contract for a next-generation fighter so advanced that the president himself described it as beyond anything the world has ever seen. China, meanwhile, stunned defense analysts by openly flying a sixth-generation prototype last year. And across Europe and Asia, three major alliances are racing to dominate the skies for the next half-century. The age of fifth-generation fighters is already ending. What comes next isn't an upgrade. It's a revolution. Today, U.S. and World Report breaks down the 5 most feared sixth-generation fighter programs currently under development. No speculation, no science fiction. Only real aircraft, real budgets, and real timelines. Number 5. Tempest, Europe's dark horse. While global attention focuses on the U.S. and China, a powerful contender is rising quietly in Europe. It's called Tempest, developed under the Global Combat Air Program, a joint effort by the United Kingdom, Italy, and Japan. This is a rare and formidable partnership. British combat aviation expertise, Italian aerospace engineering, and Japanese precision technology combined into one platform. The UK alone has already committed £2 billion through 2025, with a full-scale demonstrator planned by 2027 and operational service targeted for 2035. Tempest is designed to carry nearly double the internal payload of the F-35, maintaining full stealth while hauling massive fuel and weapons loads. But its true power lies in how it fights. Tempest is built to command autonomous, loyal wingman drones, aircraft capable of reconnaissance, electronic warfare, and combat operations under pilot supervision. Defense officials have hinted at a combat radius exceeding 1,000 nautical miles, and the aircraft is expected to integrate directed energy weapons, including laser systems. For a multinational program outside the U.S., Tempest is moving with surprising speed and growing confidence. Next is Europe's most ambitious and most unstable project. The Future Combat Air System, or FCAS, was intended to be the unified successor to the Rafale, Eurofighter Typhoon, and Spain's F-18 fleet. France, Germany, and Spain envisioned a $100 billion system of systems, a sixth-generation fighter, drone swarms, and a fully networked combat cloud linking satellites, ships, and ground forces in real time. On paper, FCAS could rival anything on Earth. In reality, it's struggling. Political infighting, particularly between France's Dassault Aviation and Germany's Airbus, has stalled progress. By late 2025, German officials were openly discussing withdrawing entirely. Some reports suggest the manned fighter itself could be canceled, leaving only a digital warfare network. If that happens, FCAS would cease to be a sixth-generation fighter program at all. Still, if leadership disputes are resolved, FCAS has the industrial base, funding, and technical vision to become one of the most formidable air combat systems ever conceived. Right now, the program's future hangs in the balance. Number 3. J-36, China's stealth shockwave. In December 2024, China sent a clear message to the world. Videos surfaced showing a large, tailless stealth aircraft flying near Chengdu, a deliberate, unmistakable reveal. Analysts dubbed it the J-36. This was no single prototype. Within months, multiple distinct sixth-generation designs appeared. A sign China is running parallel development programs, a capability once exclusive to Cold War-era America. The J-36's flying wing configuration, 3-engine layout, and massive size suggest extreme range and heavy payload capacity, ideal for operations across the vast Pacific. What truly concerns defense planners is the pace. China went from first sighting to sustained flight activity in record time. That implies either a massive undisclosed head start or a technological acceleration far beyond previous Western estimates. Combined with China's aggressive investment in AI and autonomous systems, the J-36 represents a direct challenge to U.S. air dominance in the Indo-Pacific. F/AXX, the Navy's carrier-based Predator. While attention often centers on the Air Force, the U.S. Navy is quietly building its own sixth-generation fighter, F/A-XX. Designed specifically for carrier operations, F/A-XX must endure brutal launch forces, arrested landings, salt corrosion, and long-range missions without tanker support. Its goal is simple: keep U.S. carriers relevant in an era of long-range anti-ship missiles. F/A-XX will offer dramatically extended range, advanced stealth, and seamless integration with autonomous drones. These unmanned systems will scout, jam, strike, and sacrifice themselves if necessary, multiplying the effectiveness of each carrier air wing. Despite budget pressures, the Navy has protected F/A-XX funding, signaling just how critical this aircraft is to future maritime dominance. At the top of the list is the fighter reshaping global air power calculations, the Boeing F-47. Announced in March 2025, the F-47 represents the United States' next leap in air superiority, capable of Mach 2+ speeds, a combat radius exceeding 1,000 nautical miles, and classified Stealth++ technology. The F-47 is designed to defeat not only today's threats, but future radar systems that don't yet exist. Its greatest strength is its ability to command collaborative combat aircraft, autonomous drones operating as sensors, jammers, and weapons platforms. One F-47 isn't a fighter. It's an entire formation. With an estimated fleet of 185 aircraft, each controlling multiple drones, the F-47 will create an air combat network unlike anything in history. Boeing invested $2 billion of its own funds before winning the contract, constructing classified facilities to accelerate production. First operational aircraft are expected by 2029 to 2030, an astonishing timeline for a platform this advanced. Sixth-generation fighters are not about speed alone. They are about information dominance, autonomous warfare, and controlling the battle space before the enemy even knows the fight has begun. The skies of the future won't be decided by one jet versus another. They'll be decided by networks, AI, and machines fighting as one.